Why is religion necessary? Religion is the most important fact that we have in establishing the connection between God and His servant. Throughout history, from the first human being and the first prophet Adam to the last prophet Muhammad, and by all the prophets, the way of conveying the messages of God has been religion. In fact, contrary to what many people think, we see that there isn't any more than just one religion as far as Islam is concerned. We see that there is only one religion, and that is Islam. All the prophets convey the message of Islam to humanity. In this sense, we can say that Islam is also a religion of humanity. Why is religion necessary? Because although God has given man an important verse as an important tool, man can sometimes legitimize and normalize certain things that can be considered irrational because of the circumstances, environments, and cultural motives. Sometimes one can disrupt the nature of the creation that God has given him. Therefore, he may have difficulty in distinguishing between right and wrong. We see that religion has a vital function in such matters because religion supports us in making the distinction between right and wrong. Religion reminds us of our responsibilities to God and our responsibilities to God's creations. Although these are universal principles coded in our creation and nature, unfortunately, people can sometimes disrupt their nature or have difficulty in distinguishing between right and wrong by not using their minds for their own purpose. In this sense, religion tells us the truth. At the same time, religion answers questions such as the existence of God. Who created us? Why God created us? In the sense of answering our existential questions. Why are we in this life? And what is the meaning and purpose of this life? We see that religion is the only area where we can learn about the truth of death, life after death, and the hereafter. How the things that people do in this world will be rectified, the existence of the day of reckoning, the announcement that justice will be manifested in absolute terms. People who believe in God and do good for peace will be awarded, and those who engaged in cruelty, injustice, and ungratefulness and enmity will be punished at the rate that they deserve. We need religion in this sense to explain all these. If we talk about the Qur'an in particular, religion also reminds us continuously. As human beings, we sometimes get ourselves hooked in the flow of worldly life. Sometimes we dive into other passions and fantasies, living as if we will never die. But religion shakes us up by giving us the message that this world's life is temporary and that the real home is in the hereafter. It confronts us with some facts and reminds us of them. In this sense, it is necessary to understand that there's nothing more important than God and religion. It will not be enough to remove religion by believing God alone, to disregard religion or claiming that there are truths just by reasoning. This will not suffice alone.